All right. Hello, hello. Jill and Delilah here. Delilah's behind the camera here. She is grabbing some items. Delilah's with me tonight. Looks like we're live. So if you are here, say hey. Let me know you have joined us. It's another Saturday night live with the Pet Bistro. And look at that. We're like a minute early. Woo woo. Are you checking to make sure we're live there, Delilah? There's Marie. Hey, Marie. Looks like we are live on at least Facebook and our other streaming apps. So glad you guys could be with us tonight. It is Saturday, March 6th. I can't believe I'm saying March already. It is March. So here we are. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about spring allergies with your cats and dogs. I personally feel like it affects our canine friends more than our feline friends, but it can happen to both. So we're going to talk about allergies. We have some St. Patty's Day stuff tonight to run through. We are getting low on St. Patty's Day items. I only have onesies and twosies of a couple of the fun collar accessories. I only have onesies and twosies of some of our treats that we have for St. Patty's Day. So kind of some fun stuff, but we'll be going through those as well. And Delilah found some fun items for giveaway. So we're going to do a few of the Steves. Of course, this one's frozen and folded funny. Is there a different one over there, Delilah?
Man, they're all kind of
They're all folded funny.
Yeah.
So this is the Carniforage. This is the Steve's Enhanced Goat Milk Yogurt. We're going to be doing a giveaway, a couple giveaways on the Steves tonight. So it is a frozen product. If you are not local, then we have the Carnivore, which is also really great. We'll be doing some giveaways for some different things. So that if you hang out with us long enough, you might be winning a prize. Ellen's here, Misty, Ashley, Jamie. Glad you guys are here with us. What have you guys been doing over the weekend? The sun's been out, but it's still kind of nippy. I am looking forward to some sunshine and some warm weather. And I keep joking with customers that come in that I'm going to be sitting in the window in the like one sunspot that moves through the day like my cats do. And I feel like when we get a good warm sunshine day, I might be doing that out on the deck, like following the sun, trying to warm up and enjoy some springtime weather. I think we're all feeling it. I know my cats keep asking to go out in the catio every morning, even though it's like 19 degrees. And I'm like, I don't know, that's where you really want to go, but that's where they want to go. And then about 30 seconds later, they're like, bad choice, mistake was made. Let me back in. Okay. So if you are new to using Comment Sold or catching us on a fun Facebook Live night and have not signed up with Comment Sold yet, it's really super simple and easy. All you have to do in the comments below is type the word register if you don't have an account yet. So Comment Sold is a different software that we're using, so it does not integrate into our current retail software here at the store. So if you are to buy an item, Facebook doesn't know that you are a customer here already at the store. But the fun thing is you don't have to be in the state of Michigan. We are happy to ship items, or you can select pickup if you're local. The best way to do that, like I said, is to type register in the comments. And then when we get to the items, I'll kind of run through the best way to grab one of those things if you're interested in getting a collar accessory or a toy or a treat or something fun and Irishy for your cat or dog. Alrighty, so let's see here. Ooh, Ashley says they're going to the Toledo Zoo tomorrow for birthday fun. That's exciting. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll have some nice sunshine tomorrow. So, whose pet suffers from seasonal allergies? Can't raise your hand, but you could give me like a hand there in the comments or say, yes, mine does. And if your dog suffers or cat suffers from allergies, what are their typical symptoms? So, symptoms can be seasonal, which means, you know, they happen like cyclical, spring and fall. There's different types of allergies. So I'm talking about like respiratory allergies versus food allergies. So food allergies typically gives our cats and dogs like ear infections, hot spots, pawing and like nibbling and corn cobbing at like their feet and their paws, or they're like they get in between their toes and they can't stop, or sometimes itching excessive itching and your pet's keeping you up all night. Sometimes, most likely, that is, from our experience, it tends to be more food allergies. So there's something that they're eating every day that's causing like all day, all year round itching, excessive itching, and skin and coat issues, where respiratory allergies tend to be more spring and fall. We see it when we have the big pollen blooms. We see it when it's kind of like that spring awakens and fall settles. We have different plants that bloom during those different times that can affect how we process the pollens. And sometimes it's a histamine reaction. It puts us kind of in overdrive. That's when we get runny eyes, runny nose, sneezing, sometimes coughing, hacking, congestion. Those are the types of things that we see spring and fall. So spring, we have a lot of our new blooms, our nettles, our dandelions, things like that increase pollen. In the fall, we have more of our goldenrod, our ragweed. Those are the type, that's the time, and it can happen at various times. It doesn't, depending on the weather, depends on if it's been really rainy. Like rain will help settle the pollen and, get it to the ground faster than having it airborne, which, we all respond differently. So I, kind of just along the lines of a human example is my brother and I are about 6 years apart, and he is older than I am. And he suffered terrible allergies his entire childhood. Most of them were environmental. So cutting the grass always bothered him. When the trees bloomed, summer and fall, he always had a lot of allergy issues where, for whatever reason, maybe it was just the time between us, or we're born in different times of the year. I don't suffer from any allergies at all. So it's very rare that I get, like, the only time I get stuffy and congested is because I have a cold or a virus happening. It's not because we have flowers in bloom or dust mites and things like that. I thankfully didn't get that. My brother seemed to he ended up with most of it, to the point that he had allergy injections and allergy shots most of his childhood. So it doesn't, sometimes you can have siblings and they are both completely different and affected differently, just like my brother and I were. So let's see here. So it looks like we do have some ear issues that are happening. Sneezing. What else do we have? Asthma. So Paulette says, we thought my cat had allergies, but yes. So asthma is more common with cats than an allergy diagnosis. So that's not totally uncommon. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Debbie. Glad you guys are able to join us tonight. We are just sitting here chatting about allergies and what to do to support them. Okay, so some of our favorites. Do we have the Animal Essentials one? Is that one over there? Is that one? Are we sold out of that one? That one's kind of my go-to. So I have a couple different options that are great for cats and dogs. So the Earth Animal products and then the Animal Essentials. So Animal Essentials has literally a seasonal allergy. This one works really great. So when people come in and kind of give a rundown of symptoms and give us the bullet points of what's going on, and my defining question is, does it happen spring and fall, or does it happen all year long? And when people say spring and fall, this is the one I kind of reach towards. So this is the seasonal allergy herbal tincture. This one is great for cats and dogs, or picky dogs. So your dog doesn't have to be small, but sometimes large dogs can be picky. I like tinctures just because it's a quick squirt in the mouth and away you go. And, you don't have to fight about putting it in their food or trying to get them to eat their food or making sure they eat their food. But this one, I have time and time again had customers come back, give us feedback and say, yeah, like that made a huge difference and made a difference pretty quickly. If you know your cat and dog, cat or dog, cats and dogs have allergy symptoms, I say start it now. Like, try and get ahead of the game. This is nothing like something herbal isn't going to hurt them or impact their health. It can be used long term. It could be used all summer long. But if you could start it now and hopefully get past some of the symptoms so you don't have to deal with the sneezing and snotty and running eyes and things like that, just to make your pet comfortable, go ahead and get them started. So that's one of my favorites. I also love the cough, wheeze, and sneeze. This is a daily respiratory support. This one's great for cats. And Paulette, this one you might want to try with your kitty that was just diagnosed with asthma. This one actually is great because, let's see here. The herbs are mullein, coltsfoot, echinacea, both leaf and root, elecampane, usnea, lobelia, myrrh, licorice, and osha. So some of the herbs that are in here, there's a couple different types of herbs. One, there are herbs that are soothing to the respiratory mucous membranes and things of that nature. Coltsfoot, I love coltsfoot. Coltsfoot is a unique herb that in the springtime, the flowers come up first and then the leaves come up, and it will spread. I actually have this planted in my yard. I take the flowers and put them into honey every year and make a cough syrup out of it. So really great at helping those that cough that is spasmodic and it seems to like go and go and go, but it never settles. This is something that I love for that kind of cough that you see. And then the one thing that I love about Earth Animal is they also add flower remedies. So we're dealing with the physical aspect of the cough, but we're also dealing with the emotional aspect that goes along with it. So really great product. I've always been a huge fan of the Earth Animal tinctures. So that's the cough, wheeze, and sneeze. And then, of course, we have the daily allergen protection, the allergy and skin from Earth Animal as well. So the main difference between Earth Animal is they actually put their tinctures are in an alcohol base, where the seasonal allergy from Animal Essentials is in a glycerin base. So if that is a factor for your pet, that might be also how you choose one or the other. The other thing I find with tinctures, especially if we're dealing with kitties tend to be really picky, is that when we're dealing or using with herbs that are something that your cat might eat outside or in the wild or eat it on their own if they were foraging to try and help support their stomach or the respiratory health, is that they're not that offensive. So you can usually get it in your cats without having the stress and the fight and the hiding under the bed and all of those things that go along with that. So those are great tinctures for skin and coat allergy type things. I would use it more for the respiratory type. We also have Ester C, which is great. So Ester C is a buffered form of vitamin C. Great at supporting the immune system. Great at building the immune system. Helping with allergy relief. Great powdered product. Great if you have like multiple pets. So if you have multiple pets suffering from respiratory, sometimes these aren't going to last as long as maybe a bigger jar of supplements. Probiotics. We love our probiotics. So we have both a freeze-dried or dehydrated form, in which would be a powder, or of course we have goat's milk. Goat's milk is going to give you probiotics in an all-natural state, but 80% of our immune system is in our small intestines. We need to support our gut as much as possible in order to reduce our allergy symptoms, our allergy management. We need to support that gut. If our gut isn't supported and our immune system isn't supported, we are going to constantly have allergy symptoms returning. So I would pair up any allergy relief type supplement along with building the gut supplement. Those two things should definitely go together in some way, shape, or form. Dalila pulled a few more products here. My all-time favorite, Bee Power, which is just bee pollen. Bee pollen is really great, again, at allergies. Bee pollen is interesting. If you're not familiar with bee pollen or have never taken bee pollen, there could be a reaction to it if there's like a bee issue. Sometimes people start with literally a pellet of bee pollen and increase to like the recommended dosage. So you kind of work your immune system up to it. If you take honey or other bee propolis, other honey items, typically you could jump right into a bee pollen and not have an issue. It is also helps with energy, helps with vitality. I actually take a liquid form tincture of a bee supplement every day, a bee, not a vitamin B, but a bee, that kind of bee, whether it's propolis or 3Bs or bee pollen every day, just for my own immune system. Do you have questions? You keep looking at me. Julie keeps giving me the eye.
Melissa asked, what is your thoughts on quercetin?
Yes, quercetin. That's my next one. It's in the Histoblock. So I think quercetin is great. It's there's a couple other ones that I actually don't have in stock. Quercetin's one of them. Grapeseed extract, believe it or not, is really great at itching and allergies. Finding a high quality one. Nature's Sunshine, theirs is called Grapeine. But yes, the Histoblock does also have the quercetin in it. It's nettle leaves, quercetin, bitter orange, and bromelain. This one is kind of like your all-natural Benadryl. So instead of using Benadryl, which has additives and coloring, and if you've ever looked at the ingredient panel on Benadryl, it's literally like this long. This is kind of going to give you that same effect without the drowsiness, but also help with the histamine type reaction, the allergies, the itching, things like that Benadryl would do. But this is in an herbal option capsule. So yes, I'm all about quercetin if you have access to it, Melissa. All right, and then of course we have our seasonal allergy from Nature's Sunshine, formerly ALJ, if you're familiar with the Nature's Sunshine products. Again, a lot of your respiratory type support herbs, depending on if you're dealing with a cough. I know it sounds crazy, but there's a couple different homeopathics that come to mind too. And sometimes you have to pay attention to the symptoms. So symptomology can be a big thing from a natural health standpoint, whether or not your dog is having or producing like a wet cough or a dry hacking cough. So there's a cough that sounds like they're producing mucus or something's coming up with it. And then there's this like dry hacking whooping type cough. And sometimes that leads you down the road to different remedies, paying attention to whether it's worse when it's wet and damp out compared to when it's maybe dry and cool. That can sometimes lead to different remedies, or change the symptoms. So pattern symptoms can change. I do find that when we're using natural remedies, sometimes you also have to chase the symptoms around. It's like a common cold. One day you have these symptoms, in 3 hours you might have another set of symptoms, and the next morning it's totally changed and you have different symptoms than you had 24 hours prior. So sometimes you do have to do a little bit of chasing around. Allergies can sometimes come from mold and yeast. So if you have like a mold, or if there's a mold issue, that sometimes is when you see the allergy symptoms worsen with the cold, wet, damp type weather. All right. So a lot of times, just kind of looking here, you'll see red, itchy eyeballs. Drainage is worse. Respiratory type symptoms. I mean, it's pretty, I think it's pretty cut and dry. I was just kind of reading the description here. It's, more cut and dry respiratory versus food allergies. I feel like food allergies is what most of our customers deal with. And again, it goes back to the immune system though. Whether you have allergies that are respiratory or food, you still have to support the gut. You have to heal the gut in order to get the rest of the body functioning. So those outward symptoms are a sign or a story about what is happening internally, and you still have to go and do some work on the inside as well.
Marie Dornfeld had a quick question about the bee pollen. She said, I heard the bee pollen needs to be from the bees in the state you live in. Is that true?
So it is better, or it can help with true allergens, yes, if you have a bee pollen that is local. But sometimes we live in the city and we can't find something that's local. So what is grown in our yards here locally may not be the same thing that's grown an hour away where the hives might be. So to find sometimes like an actual true pollen can be difficult. you can't control where the bees go as well. So sometimes finding pollen that does not have chemicals and things like that in there, can be sometimes a challenge as well, especially if we, thinking about it from a farmer's standpoint. If they have a crop that is genetically modified, bees tend to avoid those crops, but will go to them if necessary. So if you don't have a good source, there's a lot of great companies like the Holistic Pet that actually do a great job. But yeah, if you can find some great locally sourced bee pollen at the farmer's market, then I say more power to you. The other problem is that we can't source pollen all the time in the winter months because our bees are dormant and they are hiding in their hive. So sometimes you have to substitute with other companies just to get you through the winter months as well, if needed. So yes, but if you actually have true allergy symptoms to the pollen that is floating around in your neighborhood or near you, unfortunately, it's really hard to find. Like Madison Heights, I'm probably not going to find somebody here in the city with a hive that is going to get me something super hyper local. So, but yes, if you have a good source of bee pollen and you can pick it up at the farmer's market, totally, I would recommend it. All right. Looks like we got some other folks joining us. Michelle, Cindy, hello. Hi, Janet. I'm glad you guys are all here tonight. I'm just looking to see if we have any other questions. Do you see anything else that came up there, Dalila? All right, good. So why don't we do a giveaway? Okay, we're going to do a giveaway, and then we have some fun St. Patty's Day items planned here for the night. Dalila's grabbing us a winner. So if you are local and you are able to pick up, Steve's Enhance will be what you get. If you are not local and we need to mail it to you, we have a really awesome carnivore ground sprouted seeds, and I'm sure you'll get some other extra things in your package there because that's what we tend to do around here. Get some things in your extra samples to try out. Got a winner? 1 moment, please, is what Dalila's telling me. We will have and Janet's saying, me, please. Misty Lady. Congratulations, Misty. You are local. I know that name. So you are going to be getting a Steve's Enhance. This is the Carna Forage. This is specifically for allergies. So this is made with, of course, the goat milk yogurt. And then they add dandelion leaf, milk thistle, and spirulina. So dandelion is really great for supporting the liver. Milk thistle is as well. Spirulina is kind of like bee pollen. It's a really great overall multivitamin. Supports the immune system as well. So congratulations, Misty. You are tonight's first winner with the Steve's Enhance. This is the green carniforage. Woohoo, she says. Awesome. All right. So we are going to jump into some St. Patty's Day stuff. I was hoping I was going to have our tumblers ready for tonight, but they are still at the engravers. So we might have to wait another week on that. But if you guys have not seen, we are going to have some really awesome Pet Bistro-fied tumblers. These are 40-ounce tumblers. This one has one of our logos. We have a couple different types of logos on one side. I have my name engraved on the other. So the staff all has one around here, but the other ones say like Dog Mom and Fur Mom and Cat Dad. So just some really fun sayings. So we will have these coming up probably next week. If any of you are in need of a tumbler, hold tight. We have these guys. They're great. Everyone has had awesome feedback that has got one. All of our staff uses theirs pretty much daily. So pretty excited about these guys coming up. All right. So we are going to start here. I know, Jamie, just give me another week. I promise we'll have them though. All right. So comments sold. I'm just going to give a quick rundown if we have some new folks joining us. If you are new to us, welcome. I'm glad you are here and hanging out. We have tonight some fun, super cute items for St. Patty's Day. And comment sold if you are already following maybe another store on Facebook or a boutique or a quilting shop. I know some of those folks are using comment sold. It's just a software platform that's used through Facebook. It is not linked to us. And it's really simple to use. So if you see a product that you like, all you have to do in the bottom is type sold along with the number that's right here across the very top. It says exactly what to put in the comments. You put that whole little saying in the quote, sold 101, 102, 103, whatever that is, and it'll automatically put it into a shopping cart for you. Once it's in your shopping cart, you will get a message through Facebook Messenger, and it will ask you to basically cash out, check out. If you want to wait until the end, if you want more than one item, you do not have to pay for separate transactions. You can put everything in your shopping cart and check out at once. We have the shopping cart set for 2.5 hours. So after 2.5 hours, if you do not cash out or check out, if there is somebody waiting for your item, it will go into their shopping cart. If you are that person that is waiting, you will then get notified that the item has been placed in your shopping cart. And at that point, you can cash out and the item will be yours. So it's super simple to use. We used it through the winter months there for our daily deals, and it seemed to go pretty well. So anytime we have some fun things here, this is the platform we use. And once they're sold out, they're sold out. So I do not have reorder points on our fun Shamrock, Clover, St. Patty's Day items because it is seasonal. We'll get them back in stock next year. But if you are needing of something, make sure you do it quick. If you want more than one item, so say you want 2 of the same treat, you're going to have to type it in 2 separate comments. You unfortunately can't type like sold 100 times 2. The software doesn't acknowledge that or recognize it. So you'll have to do like sold 100 in the first comment, make a second comment that says sold 100, and then 2 of them will be added into your shopping cart. That's the fastest way to get things into your cart. So I think we're good. I feel like we should be like games begin, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we are going to start. If anybody has questions, I have Delilah on the backside here. She is monitoring questions, comments, if she needs to give you a link or if you need help in your shopping cart. Delilah is over here. She will be able to help you, or I can help when we are done here with our live. So first up is our cute little pinwheel. I have one of these left. It's a super fun clover pattern. I think this is like a really fantastic green color. Mm-hmm. These guys are $6.99. I have one of them, so it's sold 101. So if you need a collar accessory for your pup, I know unfortunately all the fun parades and stuff I think are canceled for this year, but you never know. It looks like things are starting to open up in Michigan. So if you're getting out or going on a fun stroll or going to the dog park and your dog needs a collar accessory, I have one pinwheel left. This guy is sold 101. It is $6.99. And I need to find my products. Here we go. Next one up is our bow tie. I have one extra large bow tie left. Again, these go on the collar. So the pinwheel and the bow tie are the same. And if you're not familiar with Huxley & Kent, it actually has a Velcro. So they're really easy to take on and off the collar. And it just literally forms around the collar with the little Velcro. So this is out. The Velcro is on the back side of the collar. So it's tucked right tight next to your dog. It shouldn't really fall off. It's got some pretty good Velcro there. And it looks like Bernadette is grabbing one of these for her pup. So the bow tie has been sold. All right. Let's put this aside, Delilah. This one is going for Bernadette. Ready? All right, next up, Jen and I had to do some running around to get these guys, but Bocce's are a fan favorite around here. They come out with seasonal treats, and they came out with the Lucky Bones, and then the next up is we have Shamrock cookies. So Jen and I had to do a little bit of running around to get these because these kind of came late to us notification-wise. So these are simple oven-baked soft treats. If you need to break them in half, they're really easy to break in half. These guys, we have a few left in stock. It looks like we have about 9. They're $6.99. It is sold What do we have there, Delilah?
103.
Sold 103. And simple ingredients. It's oat flour, beef, sweet potatoes, rolled oats, coconut glycerin, molasses, flaxseed, carrots, turmeric, and citric acid, which is a preservative. So really simple. These guys always come out with fun flavors. They're seasonal. They always have something different. This is, I think, the first year that I've seen the bocce's for St. Patty's Day. So this is fun. These guys are sold 103. I have, what do we have? We got about 9 left in stock. And again, 8 left in stock now. Again, once these guys are sold out, they're sold out. Next up is the same company. These guys are the Shamrock cookies. These, same thing, same. You can see there's like a B shaped. There you go. They are soft. You can break them in half. They're great maybe for older dogs that, you know, don't like crunchy treats or don't do well with crunchy treats. These guys are peanut butter, mint, and carob flavored. So these guys, again, the Shamrock cookies, limited. We have 7 left in stock. They are also $6.99. So grab these while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. And like I said, Jen and I had to do a little bit of digging to make sure we were going to be able to grab these for you guys. Jennifer says, I'm so late. It's okay. You're here. Maybe your dogs need some Shamrock cookies. Sold 103. 104 for the Shamrock cookies. All right. Ooh, the Lucky Dog. These are going to go quick, I think. So Bosco and Roxy's. Everyone loves a good hand-decorated cookie. These guys are sold 105. I have 3 left in stock. They are $6.99. Once these are gone, they're gone. We do not have reorder on these because, again, they're seasonal. They say, you lucky dog. They're super cute. They're, so we have on here, they're probably a good 6 inches long, 5 to 6 inches long. They're good if you have multiple dogs. You could probably break one in half if you needed to. But otherwise, I have a couple in stock. I only have 3 of them. So maybe if you have 2 dogs, you need 2 of them. This is sold 105. It looks like we are now down to 1 left in stock. So if anybody who needs a good biscuit for their lucky dog, I got 1 of these left. I would grab it now. So this is sold 105. All you have to do is type sold 105 down here in the comments, and it'll be put into your shopping cart. Looks like those guys are sold out. Delilah, you want to grab me the next couple items there?
Yep.
So I need the Lulu Bells. Clover in the front here. All right, and then the green Juju, the smaller packages, we'll need those coming up. Okay, so next up here is the Lulu Bells, the fun, of course, the fun Clover Toy. These guys have a good squeaker in them. These are smaller. They're maybe like 7 inches tall, 7 by 7 here, tops. They're on the smaller side, but it says, lick me, I'm Irish. And they're in the fun clover shape. These guys, I have 3 of them left in stock. They are $9.99. I have 3 left. They have a good squeaker in there. I'm sure I got everyone's dogs at home. They're like, what? What's going on? 3 of these now. I only have 2 left. It looks like Jennifer Wheats is picking one up for her pups. Lick me, I'm Irish. These guys are super cute. Our fun other bones that we had, those guys sold out quick this year.
Yeah, they did.
They were here and gone. All right, moving along here. Thank you, Delilah. All right, so next up is, I think, our Rumble. The small or large? I'm going to say the small first. Switch over. I'm just waiting for it to switch here, guys. There we go. I did the small first. So I grabbed a couple other fun all green items. This is the Westpaw Rumble. So I have the small and the large. I'm featuring the small here first. These are the newest toy from Westpaw, and customers have been loving these. We love the fact that there's a couple different shapes and holes in the toy. This is supposed to be an interactive toy, or you can also use it for feeding time. So the small holds up to a cup of food, dry food, and the large holds up to 2 cups of dry food. So these are great if you have a dog that loves to hoover down their food, or it's really rainy or muddy out and you need to give them some sort of enrichment or things to do just to keep their mind busy if you're not able to get out and give them physical exercise. There's a lot of trainers that actually suggest one mealtime out of an interactive toy just for the mental stimulation. And I love the fact that when they put this toy together, they made the top kind of the star shaped. And the star shape is great because it doesn't allow bigger pieces to fall out as easy as the small pieces. So we often suggest, if you're going to feed a meal out of here, to put your dog's kibble in here and then maybe add a treat that's a little bit larger, or even apple slices or something that's going to be a little bit bigger, that's not going to just like boop fall right out of the top there. So that makes it a little bit more challenging. It makes it a little bit harder for them to get everything out. You could even take a meaty treat or stick or bully stick and go through the backside there, up the top, which also closes up the gap here in the top a little bit more, making it more challenging for them to get everything out. So Jamie is saying, yes, my Bella loves her Rumble. So this is the small size. This is sold 107. Looks like Melissa picked one up for her dogs. Melissa, you'll have to give me some feedback with your pups. We have one left in stock now. These guys are $16.99 on the small, which, like I said, the small holds one cup worth of food. Moving on to the large, I only have one of the large in the green in stock. I love the fact that it's like a super bright green as well. Should be really easy to find. Unless your dog takes it outside, it might be disguised by the grass. But the other thing that I love about this, if you put something in here, whether it's a soft treat or a sticky, or if you use it actually for food, is that this is dishwasher safe. So you could totally just put it on the top rack of your dishwasher, make sure that it gets clean, which is great, because if you keep putting food in it every day, sometimes the oils will leak out, and the last thing you want is it smelling rancid. So these are dishwasher safe and really great company. They're BPA free, latex free. Westpaw has been around for quite some time, making USA made toys that are safe and non-toxic. So these are fantastic. Perfect. So this is sold 108. This is the large Rumble from Westpaw. The small one is sold 107. I have one of each of these left in stock. Okay, so next up is, maybe a good treat that will go in there. So next up is the green Juju. So greens are also a fun part of, the month of March, because we have all of our, things are starting to bloom outside, new growth is happening. And then, of course, it's St. Patty's Day. So we like to feature all the things green that can help benefit your pet. First up here, we have our green Juju salmon bites. So green Juju, this is a brand new product for them. They have been in our freezer for quite some time. They have a couple different green topper flavors. So their green toppers are basically veggies mixed with a bone broth. It's great to stir in to a dry food. It's great as a topper. It's a great way to get hydration into your dog. Most cats aren't big fans of the greens, but dogs usually dig them. However, their freeze-dried treats that they just came out with, the cats have been loving these too. We've had a lot of customers say, oh yeah, my cats and dogs totally love these. So these are really simple. Let me find the ingredients here. It's salmon, organic purple cabbage, organic blueberries, organic fenugreek, and mixed tocopherols, which is their all-natural preservative. And the tocopherols is a non-GMO ingredient. So Green Juju is a husband and wife team out of the Pacific Northwest. They are all about sourcing and ingredients and making sure that what they provide for your pet is awesome. And that's what we love about them. So this is the salmon 3-ounce package. They are small enough treats that they would totally go into the Westpaw Rumble if you needed something to fill that with. These guys are $11.99. I have, let's see here. What do we have? We have 2 of these left in stock. We always replenish. We'll always get more, but right now I only have 2 of them. If your cats like them, or you have dogs like them, or you have a cat and dog multi-pet household, they do come in a larger 6-ounce bag as well. So you could double, you know, if you needed more. That is completely an option for you. Next up is sold 110 or sold 110. This is the Just Greens. This is the Bison. So this is Bison with dark leafy greens. So they use Bison hearts, Bison liver, organic kale, organic dandelion greens, organic kelp, and then the mixed tocopherols as well. So the Bison package is a 2.5 ounce. Of course, Bison is a little bit pricier meat, so that's why you see the smaller, little bit smaller package. But if you're looking for something unique and different, or you're using these for jackpot treats or high value reward treats, great option as well. This is sold 110. Looks like I have 3 of these left in stock. Again, like I said, they come in the bigger package, or if these get sold out tonight, they will be replenished. All right, looks like Kat is picking up some of the salmon ones. Congratulations, Kat.
You want to do another winner?
Yeah, let's do another winner. Delilah's over here like, we need winners. I'm all about it. Well, she's doing that. I'm going to do our last green Juju because we have one last flavor here. So this is sold 111. So all you have to do in the comments, sold 111. It'll put it right into your shopping cart. It's a pretty simple checkout process. So this is the green Juju. This is their beef. And they do, and their ingredients, it's beef heart, beef liver, organic carrots, organic beets, organic turmeric, and then the mixed tocopherols. So again, really simple, very limited ingredients. Great way to get some good jackpot treats in your routine. What do we got? Delilah has a winner. Don't yawn on me. It's Saturday night. Come on.
Jennifer Weeks.
Jennifer Weeks. Congratulations, Jennifer. We have, you're also local. I know your name. So we do have a Steve's Carniforage Enhance that will be set aside for you. I know sometimes we ship your product. Sometimes you pick it up. Just let us know. If you're going to pick up, we'll set this aside. If we need to ship it, we can ship one of the Carnivore. So congratulations, Jennifer Weeds. You are the next winner here tonight. Ooh. I need a couple more items, Delilah. You're slacking over there. I need a green goat's milk, green goodness.
The primal?
Yes, please. All right, so Delilah.
Is that it, or what else?
Yes, everything else is kind of over here in the front, so it's pretty easy to grab. That's the only thing that's like way over there. So next up, we have our primal frozen goat's milk. So this is the green goodness variety. I just grabbed the green, and can you go in and change? I'm sorry, the price. It should be so the price is $13.99. It looks like it got put in there for $3.99.
That's probably because it was still.
No, I had changed it though. So go up top to the right and just type in primal. You'll probably find it really quick that way. The green one. There you go. Nope, you're going to click on the SKU. Sorry, Delilah's working on the fly. And then up top, go to inventory and take out those sale. And why don't we make it $9.99? We're still going to give you a deal on it tonight. There we go. So you're going to have to go up top and say update variables all the way to the right. And let's see if that updates. So the green goodness goat's milk is originally $13.99. Looks like there was a typo. It went in for $3.99. So we're still going to give you a deal on it tonight. We're going to mark it down to $9.99. So the green goodness we have highlighted a couple times. I know it looks pretty in green here, but when you pour it into ice cubes, guys, it's kind of sad. It's kind of just like pale green.
I feel like all of theirs are kind of sad.
I know that. I think it's like concentrated in the bottle, and then I made ice cubes for the cats. And I was like, this doesn't look so super bright anymore. But this is the primal goat's milk. They're, everyday staple. And then in this one, they add their ginger, cinnamon, and turmeric, just like their regular goat's milk, along with their probiotics. And then they also add kale. And is it Yeah. Oh, it's just quinoa. I didn't know if it was the quinoa powder. Usually they have it. So it's not going to be chunky. Like when you go to pour, I'm sorry guys, it's freezing. When you go to pour the goat's milk, it's going to pour smooth, just like a milk would. It's not going to pour chunky. It's not like it's going to pour out quinoa chunks or quinoa pellets with it. It's a smooth goat's milk. You might see some chunks though. So it's not uncommon in a raw goat's milk to see some chunks. What happens a lot of times, because it's unfiltered, unpasteurized, the fat particles actually separate out in goat's milk. Most of the time, if you give it a good shake, they'll kind of reincorporate back in. Cats tend to be a little pickier about not eating the chunks. Mine actually don't have a problem with it. Dogs could care less. So this is great for, again, building the immune system, supporting the digestive tract, adding hydration into the diet. The kale is a superfood. So if you're familiar with kale has tons of vitamins and minerals in it. Kale is a little bit on the bitter side too, so it supports the liver. Does a little bit of liver detoxifying, but not enough that you're going to see like dramatic symptoms or diarrhea. Most of the time it corrects diarrhea. So goat's milk is fantastic. We love goat's milk. This is sold 112 or sold 112. If you need more than one, because we have it discounted, these typically retail for $13.99. We marked it down to $9.99 tonight. If you need more than one, just type in sold. It looks like Jennifer and Misty picked up a couple of them, so she just has those in separate comments. So you're going to have to do the same thing. You're just going to have to put it in separate comments there in order to get it into your shopping cart. So we have green goodness here for your pets today. So these guys, we have them a little bit discounted tonight for you at $9.99. All right, the soda Pup Can is next. So Melissa, I know you said you were a fan. Looks like your dogs were a fan of the turkey. And this is the same company that made the holiday turkeys, the snowmen, the Christmas trees. We had a couple different options. So this is the soda Pup Can. So it has the treat dispenser. It's I don't know if I would put kibble. Well, you could put kibble in here, but they might fall out really easily just because the spot on the bottom is probably the size of, is that a quarter or a nickel?
Yeah, probably a quarter.
We go with the quarter. Digging through my change drawer over here, guys, trying to find it. So it is bigger than a nickel. So I would say it's about the size of a quarter. There is a small hole on top as well. These are safe, non-toxic. They are 100% rubber. These guys, they're not indestructible, but they are great for heavy chewers, heavy chompers. These do really well. This is sold 113. This company, Soda Pup, is a great made in the USA, family-owned company. They do a lot with donating to our canine officers as well. So our canine officer dogs use these toys from Soda Pup as a reward. So a lot of times they'll do the ball or the smaller size that's on a rope because that's their reward. They don't get treat or food rewards out in the field. So they always get typically toy rewards. So these are great for mouthy dogs that are, always wanting to chomp and chew and, have something in their mouth. These are great, but they're also great because they're a toy dispenser or a treat dispenser. So you can put food or treats in there. And again, give your dog something to do. So these are sold 113. And these guys we really like Soda Pup. They always come out with new shapes and sizes and unique toys. So just a really great company that we really like working with. So that's sold 113. We have 5 of those in stock as well. And next up is a treat that could probably go in there. You want to help me with that? So it looks like the next couple items you'll have to grab for me. There's the Churro Bites right here, the green ones. And then the rainbow, the Yao Rainbow. I do have some cat items, so hold tight, you my cat-loving people. We do have some cat things. There we go. Just hooking me up. All right, so this is sold 114. These are the soft and meaty Churro Bites. This is chicken with tuna. As you can see, I grabbed green because it's a fun green theme tonight. Would probably go great with these guys. And because these are soft and chewy, They actually have 8 separate sleeves within the package. So when you open one, or you have somebody in the household that opens the Ziploc bag and leaves them open and then they dry out, you don't have to deal with that. So this is, what number are these? Sold 114. These guys are great to use as training treats. They're great for senior dogs. They're soft. You can break them apart really easily if you need a smaller treat. They're smelly. Jen took these home and said her dogs literally like took the empty stick package out of her hand and was trying to make more treats appear because her dogs love them so much. There is a cat version of these, and my cats go pretty nuts over these. Have you taken any of these home? I know your dogs typically don't do chicken.
No. Well, Lady loves them.
Lady loves
them.
She's Delila's over here saying naughty things about her dog that needs to lose a pound or two, but her dog loves them. Bernadette says Buster loves the Churro Bites from the Valentine box. So yes, we had some of these stuffed in the Valentine box. So if you got the Valentine box, your dog has maybe already enjoyed some of these or tried some of the different flavors. So this is sold 114. Right, Delila? Sorry, yes. We have. Are we stuck? So this is sold 114 on the Churro Bites. All right, next up is our kitties. We have not forgot about our cats. So this is the Yao Rainbow. This whole thing is stuffed with catnip. This guy's probably about 6 or 7 inches wide. And these are great. They can be kickaroos. They're like hockey pucks in my house, or the cats grab them by one end and fling them in the air. But again, I've said it time and time again. I don't know what type of catnip they use in the Yao catnip. They won't sell it to me bulk, but I've tried. The cats go nuts. I mean, even when our cats are here, they go over to the toy bin. If you've been in our store, you know, we have all the cat toys lined up in the bins, and our cats always dig the Yao toys out. So there's something over there or something in the catnip, and they get over there and they smell it and jump in there and try and grab one. So these are
the way it smells too.
Delila likes the catnip smell. So these are sold 115. I only have 3 of them, 3 of them in stock. So if you want one, get one. So these we will replenish as well. So this is something that we carry year round, but right now we only have 3. And of course we picked the rainbow because, you know, it goes along with our Irish theme tonight. All right. So it looks like I have 1 rainbow left in stock. If you want to grab one of these, get it now. All right. And do you want to pick another winner for me, Delila? I'm going to answer a question here real quick because I'm just kind of scrolling through and multitasking. So Janet is asking, I miss Josephine. Where is she? Yeah, so Delila responded, Josephine has the night off. So she has actually been working Saturday mornings. We kind of did a little bit of flip-flop. Jennifer and Josephine have been working and helping out in the Saturday morning hours. Delila has put more of her concentration into some of our marketing efforts. So she's been hanging out with me on Saturday nights because this is something, our Saturday Night Lives and our educational series that we do here kind of falls into the marketing category. So Josephine has been more in store. I know Josephine on occasion will fill in for Lewis and go out on the delivery route. So sometimes she fills in there, but she's been doing a really great job at helping out and managing the retail store. So that's why you haven't seen Josephine in the evening. So she's still around. She's still here. If you call in the morning, you might catch her on the phone helping you out, but she's just doing a little bit more morning hours on Saturday than the evening. Melissa says, oh my God, the candy cane Yao is the best. Yes, I totally agree with you. I say it time and time again. Some cat people look at me crazy when I'm like, no, you need one of those. Like every cat needs one of those. If they like bat-arounds, you need a Yao toy. All right, we have one more item here for the kitties. This is a brand new item from Fussy Cat. We have maybe had these on the shelf for month, 2 months, maybe?
A month and a half.
I think they were supposed to be in our little hands in November. But what happens is a lot of times these companies love to announce launches and then they take a lot longer. So I think we finally got them in stock January-ish. And these guys are similar to the other purees or like the creamy treat sticks that you have maybe tried with Inaba, Karoo, Tiki Cat. So Fussy Cat has purees now. They have 13 flavors?
13?
No, there's a lot of flavors over there.
I think it's like every flavor of the can.
Yeah, Delilah's going to go check. So if your cats are fussy or they prefer or like the Fussy Cat cans or the dry food, I would totally try these with your kitties.
There's 8 flavors.
There's 8 flavors total, so lots of different flavors.
So they did 2 chicken flavors and 3 chicken flavors, 4 tuna flavors. So we have a variety of flavors. We have 3 different chicken options and 6 different tuna options, so that would make it 9. Is that right? Not 8? No,
9?
4
and 4?
4 and
She doesn't know.
We
have chicken and tuna options in the Fussy Cat purees. So this one I grabbed is chicken with veggies. These are grain-free as well. You get 4 sticks in a package. These guys are retail for $3.99. This is sold 116. Jennifer's already buying them, so she's on it. Melissa's asking what flavor. This is chicken with vegetables. If you want other flavors, if you go to our website, thepetbistro.com, you'll be able to find the other flavors that are listed there. So up in the search bar in the upper right-hand corner, if you type in Fussy Cat Puree, all the different flavors will pop up for you. So tonight, I just have featured here and grabbed the chicken with veggies. Super simple, very easy. They're a creamy texture. You know, take the top off and you can squeeze it out like a little Go-Gurt. Some cats will lick it out of the top. I've actually squeezed it out onto top of cat food if I have a cat that's being picky, just to try and entice them to eat. I've seen cats doing tricks. I know, crazy, sounds crazy, but there are cats out there that are clicker trained. And we've seen them at trade shows. There's some people that have spent the time to train their cat to jump through hoops and do a variety of different activities, and they use these on the go and on the fly to treat their cat. So these are pretty fun. This is sold 116. All right, next up, I have a couple treats that we have an overstock on, and I have a couple different flavors. I have, first up, Delilah, I have the liver, right? Yeah. I have liver here. So first up, I have liver. These are a biscuit style treat. And can you tell me what we have? What we have? I'm stuck over here. So when they come up with the price, let me know. I think we have, they retail for $9.99, and I think I put them for $4.99.
Yeah.
Nope, you'll have to click on the SKU. There you go. And then there. Delilah's figuring it out.
You put them at $4.99.
$4.99. Look at that. We got a half off deal tonight. So I have liver and I have bacon flavor. So right now we have sold 117. That is the Live a Happy Life. So this is the liver flavor. These are corn, wheat, and soy free. They are a biscuit. So they're kind of like an inch long by maybe a ½ inch wide. They are, ingredients are chickpea, tapioca, pork liver, flaxseed, eggs, olive oil, canola oil, and taurine. So these are a wheat, corn, and soy-free treat. They're probably not saying grain-free because of the flaxseed. These are Canadian-made with pork liver. No added hormones, no antibiotics. This is a 1 pound package. It actually says in here there's 50 treats in a 1 pound bag. So if you are looking for a good bargain on some crunchy biscuit style treats, these are great. And Melissa is saying it says $9.99 on the screen. Can you go? Apparently, Melissa, I don't need to be doing the inventory job because all the things I corrected today,
That was the Live one, right?
I've messed up. Yes.
The Live a Happy Life?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's $4.99.
So, nope. So it's saying $9.99 on the screen, though. So click on the SKU, and then you have to just double check it there. Delilah's going to update it.
Sale price, right?
Sorry about that. Yep.
Yep.
$4.99. Okay, so update it. Thanks for letting me know, Melissa. We'll see if we can get it corrected. If it goes into your shopping cart, let me know if it says $4.99 or $9.99. But we have it corrected on the back end. We just double check the other one there as well, the Oink, which is the bacon one. Make sure we have that right. All right, looks like Jennifer and Janet and Jamie are taking home some liver treats. So those are coming your way. Okay, my last item here for the night is also the Granville Island Pets Agree treats, but these are the bacon flavor. So this is sold $118. These also retail for $9.99, but we have them half off tonight for $4.99. Same ingredients, except this one is bacon, of course, instead of pork liver. These, again, are a 1 pound package with the 50 treats in there. Great crunchy treat. They have the same shape. They're kind of about 1 inch long by maybe a 1/2 inch. They are a little bit higher calorie per treat. So they are 33 calories per treat, but they say that you can break them into smaller pieces. They suggest a couple treats a day for a 30-pound dog, or 30 pounds and under. You could do maybe up to 4 treats for a 30-pound dog. But if you have somebody in your family that likes to buy milk bones, I think these are a great milk bone replacer. Or if you need something to fill a cookie jar, if you have a spouse at home that likes to grab a cookie when your dog comes in, these are pretty limited ingredient, great crunchy biscuit type treats. If you have somebody in the house that always likes to reach into the jar and grab a cookie for your pet. So Bernadette says they show up as $4.99 in the cart. Hallelujah. Glad to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. These guys, so this is sold $118 for the bacon flavor. So this is a 1 pound package, $4.99 here tonight on our live. So great. We will still have them in store. They do have a couple other flavors. We might feature those next week. They have a salmon and they have a dog breath. So if these guys are a hit, you might want to try the other flavors. Crystal is asking, let's see here, if we have any of the Lucky Dog cookies left. I'm pretty sure we do. Let me give you I
don't know if she means that one or the...
So, yes, if you could clarify for me there, Crystal, do you mean these Lucky Dog cookies? Or do you mean these Lucky Dog cookies? So if it's the Bosco ones, we are currently sold out, and it looks like there's a few people on a wait list. If it's these guys, it looks like we do have some of these left in stock. So these are the Bocce's. That is sold $103. These are $6.99. So I'm going to put those back up on the screen there up top. So if you need to add these to your shopping cart, you can. So these guys are still available. The other Bosco cookies are sold out and waitlisted. Let me know which one you were looking at there. All right, so that is our lineup tonight.
We got our last winner.
And we have a winner. Delilah says we have a winner.
Last winner was Marie Dornfeld.
Marie Dornfeld, you are the last winner here. You are also local, so I'm going to hook you up with one of the Steve's Enhanced Carniforage, so congratulations. I don't know if you've ever tried any of these products. I know you've come in and grabbed some snacks and whatnot, but you could have snagged one of these when you're in and I just wasn't here working. So congratulations, Marie. You have a Carniforage coming your way. So congratulations. We'll have that set aside for you. Just remind us when you come in, just because it will be set obviously in the back in the freezer. It's not going to be up here on the pickup shelf where the dried goods go. So, all righty. I'm so glad everyone joined us tonight. I'm looking forward to some other fun this month. We also have, next week, we're going to, I think, review greens. So the benefit of greens, why you should maybe add some greens to your dog's diet. Cats don't really need greens, but we do have some supplements that can be beneficial for cats with greens. So we're going to talk about greens next week. We have, what else do we have lined up for March, Delilah? I feel like
poison prevention and flea and tick.
Yes. So we have, March is National Poison Prevention Month. So we'll talk a little bit about that and some good things to have in your house in case things happen. Like your dog eats something they shouldn't, which unfortunately happens. Thankfully not often, but it happens. We get those phone calls. And flea and tick. Yes, flea and tick. I'm sure that'll be an interesting topic. We'll do that one at the end of the month. We'll talk about all natural flea and tick. I'll talk a little bit more about how conventional flea and tick products work, because I don't feel like a lot of people understand how they work and what the ingredients are. And then, of course, hopefully our tumblers will be in stock next week. Who wants one of these guys? I will tell you, I think this is the most use I've ever got out of a tumbler. It comes with reusable straws. So I have this giant stainless steel straw. It comes with 2 straws. And then I have this really awesome top so I can flip this lid closed. And then I have, it comes with a little straw brush. So this is the green. There's other colors. So we'll show you guys other colors. We have a purple, and then we have this like really pretty, it's called like a stormy blue, but it's a really nice like powder blue color. So really excited about showing you guys those. And of course, you guys will have the chance to purchase a tumbler because I think they're pretty great. I've had a lot of awesome feedback. So just excited about those. Melissa says, thank you. Bernadette says, any Easter themed stuff coming up? So Bernadette, I will check with Jennifer and Lewis. I know we talked about it briefly last week. Historically, Easter has never been a big holiday for us. We've purchased toys in the past or brought some different toys in, and they've kind of sat around, but I feel like this year we've had a little bit more fun with the holiday. So I will see if they were able to find any goods for Easter. Delilah and I, like I said, we have been working on what have we been working on? We've been working on some stuff for anti-anxiety. So coming up for holidays like your July 4th and your Memorial Day and some of those other holidays that are coming up. So we have some anti-anxiety things happening. And then we have summertime. So Delilah and I are kind of doing like some behind the scenes shopping right now, trying to find those things to put together, to make fun boxes, to put things together. So I hold tight for the Easter stuff. I don't quite know what the inventory team has put together. Melissa says, yes, I love the bigger cups that still fit in your car holder. These do fit in your car holder. It does have like the narrow bottom here. So yes, I actually have a smaller car and I can fit 2 of them, one in both cup holders. So yes, those do fit. I've tested it in a couple different cars. So yes. Ellen says, thank you. Great. I'm glad the information was good. Thank you for joining us, Ellen. I'm glad you were here tonight. I know you were in earlier today with Miss Ruby. And awesome. I don't see any other questions that I need to answer tonight, but if you guys think of something or if you're catching it on replay, #replay, let us know that you were checking out our live and our video. If you have questions and you're catching it on replay, just put it in the comments below. One of us circles back around for the next couple days to make sure there is no outstanding questions that we've missed and make sure that we get them answered. So, all right. Enjoy the sunshine coming up this week. I'm excited about the warmer weather, and Delilah and I will be back here next Saturday, of course, around 7:15, having another fun Saturday Night Live talking about benefits of greens. So, all right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you soon.